Hello, my name is John. I am a second year master's student at University of Minnesota. I'm from Turkey. And I play violin. This is violin. It's a stringed instrument and we have 4 strings, G, D, A, and E strings. And we also have this awesome bow here and we play our music with these 2 tools. The range of the violin is actually really wide. It's almost as wide as piano. So the lowest note is G. And the highest will be also G. We only use a treble clef in the violin. Also, it's really nice to play in C major, A minor, F major, D minor, D major. But it's not a big deal for a violinist to play in the other key signatures either. So violin is really strong instrument, especially on the G string and E string. So yeah, and as a violinist, we in the orchestra and in chamber music, 65-70% of the time we play solos. So that's why composers choose violin, because we can play really melodic stuff. But we can also play some accompaniment stuff like. We can be accompaniment for piano or cello. So the weaknesses of the violin, I would say the D string or A string can be covered by the other instruments because they're kind of like middle range. So I would suggest you guys to be careful when you write a violin solo in a trio. Yeah. We have a lot of extended techniques in violin, including left-hand techniques, right-hand techniques, and bow techniques. So I'm going to talk about bow techniques now. So this is just a regular tenuto violin playing. The next technique I'm going to cover is staccato. The next technique I'm going to talk about is spiccato. There is also a technique called ponticello where you play closer to the bridge. This is a technique called legno. You use this wood part of your bow and hit on your strings. So if there is a forte, cello or piano solo, probably it's not going to be heard a lot. And there is one more technique. Astor Piazzolla, a tango music writer, composer, would use this technique a lot. It's more like an accompaniment part. You play on the other side of the bridge. And of course, our lovely technique tremmalo. We use it a lot in orchestra. And right-hand techniques. So this is something called pizzicato. And Bartók will use it indifferently, more strong. And this is a pizzicato technique where you touch with your nails to the string. And there is also something called left-hand pizzicato. So this technique is called harmonics, where we get the sounds just by touching some points on our strings, but also we can have harmonics for the other notes too. Also, sometimes we use mute, just to mute our sound. So that would be normal sound of violin. So it will be the sound with mute. I really don't like to see musics if they are impossible to play, even you practice 10 hours a day. So there are some musics where it's always quarter tones, or it's incredibly fast, or there are no rests, like no preparations. So most of the time when we get that kind of music, so we change it because we basically know that it's impossible to play. So we make it impossible. So instead of writing that kind of music, I will just check with musicians a lot, and I'll be sure that it's something they can actually play when they practice. I really love playing on a G string. And I also love left-hand pizzicato. Some composers write well for violin will be Beethoven, Tchaikovsky, Prokofiev. Tchaikovsky Violin Concerto, Prokofiev Violin Sonatas, Beethoven Violin Sonatas. They include a lot of violin technique, and also they're really good for violin. And also there's a piece called Sarasate Zigeunerweisen. The composer Pablo de Sarasate wrote this music, and it includes a lot of extended violin techniques, and it's also really musical. It includes staccato, spiccato, left-hand pizzicato. So I guess that performance is worth watching. I really enjoyed sharing some stuff about my instrument. I hope you guys have a lot of fun, and thank you.